Hello everyone, I am your Bala. Welcome back to a new video. In this video, we are going to look into a summary of 9th chapter of the book Stocks to Riches written by Parag Parikh. Hope all of you are enjoying the lively book reading experience and the animations of the video. And please do comment if you have any queries. And the earlier chapters of the book, namely investing and investment strategy, and the third chapter, 3 ways of investing, and the fourth chapter, introduction to behavioral finance, and the fifth chapter, loss aversion and sunk cost fallacy, and the sixth chapter, decision paralysis and endowment effect, and the seventh chapter, mental accounting, and the eighth chapter, mental heuristics. I've covered in the earlier videos. Those who missed those, first watch those videos and come back later. And in this video, we are going to look into the 9th chapter of the book, which is nothing but mutual funds. An idea whose time has gone. Exactly. And Parag Parikh starts this chapter by stating the first topic, the beginnings. So let's go into look what he tells in the beginnings. The beginnings. Here he says it is mutual funds are created to channel the savings of a vast number of small investors into a capital markets, and it is a vehicle to safeguard the interest of small investors who are assumed to be incapable of taking investment decisions on their own. Small investors can't able to analyze multiple stocks in the stock market, so mutual funds has been created, and it provides a basic infrastructure for professional investing in the form of professional fund managers, researchers, business and stock market analysts, and systems to cater the huge pool of investors. Yeah, on the other side, there are some professionals who really do this research and who are in the stock markets. So mutual funds provides a link between the investors and the professional researchers. And the fourth point is an aim to fulfill the long-term investment needs of the retail investors. Yeah, if someone wants to invest for a long term, mutual funds really fulfill the need, because in the long term, of course, they will be in profits. So that is the first topic. Coming to the second topic, the rules of the game. So what Parag Parikh says in the second topic, it's the rules of the game, right? So here he says the first rule is it's a long-term investment strategy. Who are interested in long-term investment can go for mutual funds. And the second point is it is an investor friendly. You can exist within 24 hours. Yeah, there are some schemes where it's like, if it is like bonds, it needs multiple years. Here we can return our investments even within 24 hours. Whenever we want to exit, we can able to exit. And professional fund managers with strong market expertise. Exactly, we are giving our money to someone who is a professional and who works on this day in and day out. And the fourth point is the researchers is backed by a strong research analyst. Of course, they research a lot, and it is whatever decision they take, it is backed by a strong research analyst. So our money will be safe. And the third is the paradox. So the third topic, Parag Parikh says the paradox. What do you mean by and he says some things like most mutual funds talks about long-term investment strategy, exactly, but however, there are open-ended and investors can exit whenever he wants. So it's kind of yes, it is an advantage in one side, investors can exit whenever they want, but then it's not for long term, right? So some people can do it for a week, a month or a year. So that is also, it looks a little contradictory. And the second is fund managers are forced to act in a way that does not conform with the basic investment principles. Exactly. So if sudden there is a fear in the market, everyone wants to return the money. Of course, the fund manager has to book whatever the positions he holds. So that is one of the disadvantage. And when the money comes, when the markets climbs as the net asset values start going up, there is scramble to get the fund managers, and the fund managers are pressurized to invest in a rising market at inflated asset prices. Exactly. When there is a bull run, when everything is going up, then people also think to invest. So of course, if they invest, the fund managers are forced to invest at the higher prices. Rather, they might think they might need to invest at a lower price, even though, but they can't able to do that. However, when the market falls, the net asset values fall, and the investors pull out, forcing the fund managers to sell the portfolio at the depressed prices and to meet their redemptions. Exactly, this is what Parag Parikh says in the topic of paradox. One way it is beneficial, in the other way, depending on the mindset of a people, the fund managers are also forced to take them decisions. And the fourth topic is fund managers' behavior. Yeah, in the fund manager's behavior, he addresses the first point because the pressure to perform in a short run, fund managers chase net asset values rather than follow on sound investment strategies. Yeah, since there is a huge pressure building up between the fund managers, and some people doesn't think for long term, people thinking for short term, forces the fund managers to go for short term plan. Second, media report quarterly performance of funds. Influenced by this news, investors enter and exit, forcing fund managers to devise strategies midway, and need to create the right environment for such talent to furnish, and at the same time reap benefits for future mutual fund holders. And the fourth point of the thing is bonuses and rewards turning in short-term profits, forces them to adopt short-term strategies over sound investment strategies. Exactly, because of all these bonuses, all these rewards, and because of the people's entry, because of the demand to create, some fund managers are forced to take some short-term shortcuts or goals, which is a bad way considering stock market investment is for long term. And the fifth topic is destructive environment. In a destructive environment, Parag Parikh says a mutual fund manager manages the money of the investors whom he has not even seen. Yeah, this is one of the main thing. Generally, we give money to a person who we know, right? But here it is little contradictory. The person unknown is managing our fund. Second, rewards for fund managers' performance could also create a huge urge and makes them overestimate their abilities and performance. Because of the rewards, because of short-term gains, they move towards, they also have the urge of short-term strategies instead of long-term goals. Third, the concept of mutual fund has become outdated, and belief that mutual funds are good is yet another example of mental heuristic. Exactly. We should be thinking about this thing for a period of time. Mutual funds are competing with millions of traders, and with so much volatility and pressure on performance, they have also become weekly traders, if not day traders. Yeah, mutual fund of course it's for long term, but because of the large volatility in the market, huge ups and downs, sometimes it's very sometimes some mutual fund managers are booking the profits weekly or even monthly. Stockbrokers may try to sell a fund to investors not because it is a good investment, but in order to generate business from a purchase and the sale of stocks. This is also nowadays happening in the stock market. So we should be aware where we invest our money. So a profession or a business. The next topic. So coming to this topic, a profession or a business. Parag Parikh says a profession is a money management is a profession, but advent of mutual funds has turned it into a business where the goal is to increase the asset under management. Yeah, it should be a profession, not a business, right? And professionals who work in it are validated by their performance. Funds compete for the size of assets, chasing a benchmark for relative returns. In profession, professionals like a portfolio manager will benchmark against absolute returns because in most cases his fees are linked to his performance. The aim is to beat the top performing fund. Even a poor 2% becomes a benchmark. Being profit should be a benchmark, but sometimes it works in the different cases too. A solution. Parag Parikh also says a solution for this problem. He says the investors would need to be patient to benefit from such an opportunity. Investing game of patience after all. Investing is nothing but the game of patience. For the healthy growth of the mutual fund industry, more such closed-ended funds need to be floated. Yeah, this also can be debated. So since closed-ended funds gives the fund managers enough time or enough plan to plan his strategy accordingly. Open-ended mutual funds are the main cause of volatility in the market, and today, and closed-ended mutual funds are the best vehicles for a long-term investor. Because of the open-ended mutual fund, volatility is also greater in the market. It allows the fund managers to be disciplined, which in turn reap substantial rewards for investors in the longer term. So these are some of the solutions which Parag Parikh discusses, and the next topic is the future of open-ended mutual funds. What should be the future of open-ended mutual fund? Yeah, so he says the future of open-ended mutual funds. The market volatility of this industry is taking its toll on the participants, impacting their health, their families, and their self-esteem. And investment culture is being destroyed, and the investment principles are being eroded because of open-ended mutual funds. Just because mutual fund industry has grown by leaps and bounds in the USA does not make it right. Yeah, in America it has grown to a greater extent, but the same can be applied in India too. The savings of millions of investors cannot be subjected to abuse in an industry that encourages speculation. Exactly, it's a hard-earned money of many investors, right? So speculation should be really avoided in stock market, and which can be done with the closure of the operating mutual funds. The last topic in this chapter is a bold vision. So Parag Parikh discusses some of the bold visions. First, investment management is a profession. There is a great opportunity for the portfolio management industry to grow. Yeah, only 2% of Indians are investing in stock market. So there is really a great potential in the future to grow. Thousands of professional portfolio managers spread across the country carrying the needs of individuals, helping them to invest at the same time channel their savings to a stock market. Yeah, many people are doing different kinds of businesses, but still after getting profits they need to invest somewhere, right? So for them, mutual fund managers are a go-to-go persons, so they can able to invest. Third is the portfolio manager's business will be dependent on the individual expertise and performance, and this would lead to a better performance for the individual investor. And the fourth point is competition among portfolio managers will ensure performance, and market forces will throw out the incompetent. Exactly, if some mutual fund managers are performing, of course they will be staying, and if someone is not performing, he might be automatically thrown out of the market. So financial markets would improve eventually. And so hope you learned what is mutual funds and how to invest in it from this video. If so, then it would be kind of you to show your love by hitting the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can watch the next chapter of the book Stocks to Riches, where we will be looking into a stock market bubble. Until then, it's a bye from Bala. Keep learning and keep earning.